Today is March 11. Okay, we're interviewing a special girl. Okay. Her name is Megan. What a nice name, Megan.
Thank you, sir.
Were you named after what's the name of that actress? Megan. Uh, no, not Megan Fox. I mean the local Philippine actress, the beauty queen.
Oh, may ganyang, sir.
Megan Young. Yeah. Were you named after her? No, no, no.
I don't think so, sir. But I think I was named after a character in a movie, an old movie though, sir. According to my mom.
Oh, okay. Sige. Nice. You like it? You're the only person, very few people called Megan. Okay. So we're interviewing Megan because she scored a band 9 in speaking. You beat my score, Megan. How could you?
Wow.
Yeah. Did you know, Meg? So I took it last year.
Yes,
Scored
sir.
8.5. Did you know I had that pre-marked? And then it still
Mm-mm.
came out 8.5.
8.5.
Damn. IELTS so greedy. Megan,
Yes,
and your
sir.
your exam was March 5, was
5,
it?
sir. Yes, sir.
5, 2023. Okay. And what's your examiner, British or something?
Um, I think he wasn't British, sir, but somewhere in Europe, I think, sir, because he didn't like have the British accent, but he had a certain accent, sir.
Oh, okay. And then where was this? We're in Baguio.
Sure, we took it at Prince, what's that? Pines International Academy, near in Albergo
Nice.
Hotel, near Albergo. Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Meg, I'll show you some stats.
Sige lang, sir.
2022. Yeah. And then, no, 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 no. 2021. And then 2022. Hold on. Okay. You can see my screen, Meg.
Yes, sir, I can.
Okay. And then, wait, let me check the stats. I should have done this a while ago. Okay. So 2021, band 9. We had two people.
Mm-mm.
2022, band. Wait, I should move that over here. This is interesting, Megan. Band 9, 2. 2.
Okay, sir.
2022, none. 2023, so far, we already have one. Yeah. Okay. 2021 band 8.5. How many were they? 2. Okay. But 2023, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. There. I mean 2022. So 2023 is still early. None yet. And then band 8. 2022. Wait, let me count.
Go ahead, sir.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Is that correct? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 14. Okay, 14. Then 2022. No, 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 no. I was looking at the wrong stat. That's 14 for 2022. Okay. 2021. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow, we were better last year than 2 years back. And band 7.5. Okay, 2022. I should have done this a while ago, man.
Go ahead lang, sir.
Oh, come on, there were no stats. There were none. No stats. But 2022, we began counting Oh, this is a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29 here. So overall, 2022 was a better year because we had more 8.5s and 8s and 7.5s, though we didn't have stats for 2021 on the 7.5s. But we didn't have any bad 9 last year, man. None. So now we have one. And we already have one band 7.5. Yeah, so far the year's looking good. Okay. So Megan, tell us a
Yes,
little about
sir.
yourself from Baguio City.
I'm sorry, sir. What was that? Sorry, it got cut off, sir.
Introduce yourself a bit.
Okay. So, hello, everyone. My name is Megan Moises, and I'm from Baguio City, Philippines.
Yeah. Where did you study? Are you
I
from St.
studied,
Louis?
yes, sir, I am, St. Louis.
Okay.
But I also took my other course in UC, sir, University of the Cordilleras.
Oh, really? Nursing?
No, sir. I took up civil engineering in St. Louis and sanitary engineering in University of Cordilleras.
Oh my God, you're not a nurse?
I'm not, sir. I'm not a
Really?
nurse.
Okay. Then your scores were reading, listening, 8.5. Oh,
Yes,
you should
sir.
have perfected that test. Reading band 9.
Yes, sir.
Whoa. Writing right. So sad.
Yes, sir. So sad. I missed a word there, sir, or a phrase.
Cite examples from your own knowledge and experience, something like that.
Yes, sir.
Then speaking as band 9. So the OBS is this an 8.5?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we had the same OBS.
Yes, sir.
Uh, my writing was higher, 7.5. Your speaking was higher, minus 8.5. My reading was also 9. My listening was 9. Okay. Meg, you're going to
Yes,
Canada?
sir. Yes, sir. So supposedly.
Okay. Isn't your course shortlisted for the UK? Why don't you go there instead?
Sir, we're going to Canada because my brother-in-law is there.
Oh, okay. Are you gonna study or work?
We're gonna live there, sir.
Oh, okay.
We're applying for PR, sir.
How does that go? Your
Um, it,
partner,
it's it's through an express entry, sir. You can.
okay. You are the principal applicant.
Yes, sir, I am.
Oh my God, you're gonna be top of the line, right? You're gonna jump to the front of the queue. Are you aware of that?
Hopefully, sir. Yes,
Yeah,
sir. I am aware that it has an impact on my points. Yes, sir.
yeah. And then, um, wait. Do you need an employer for express entry? You don't.
Not really, sir. You don't need you don't need an employer, sir. But if you have an employer, it's a plus point.
It's gonna add to the point. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And so, where in Canada is your brother-in-law located?
In Calgary, sir, Alberta.
Eesh. Okay. Uh, isn't that kind of lonely place?
I don't think so, sir. It's okay.
Okay. That's somewhere towards the west, right?
I'm not really sure, sir, about the location exactly.
Okay. All right. And then, so who's gonna work first? Your partner?
Yes, sir. Both of us, if I get a chance, sir, I'm thinking of enrolling into a nearby college.
What? You're gonna study again? Come on.
Yes, sir, so that I can apply my profession.
Wait,
Just.
the St. Louis Civil Engineering, did you finish that course?
Yes, sir, I did. I did
Can
finish
you
it.
imagine? And then you went to UC, University of the Cordilleras,
Yes, sir.
and then you
Because
took sanitary engineering.
yes, sir. They don't have that in SLU kasi, sir. That's why I went to UC.
And you completed that course as well.
Yes, sir.
Come on, Megan, that's enough studies. There's such a thing as
I
too
love
much
studying,
studies, you
sir.
know.
I love studying.
No, you better use your knowledge to, contribute to the advancement of humanity already. Stop studying. My God, Meg. Okay, it's gonna cost you a lot of money. Instead of earning money, you're gonna be spending money. Okay,
It's okay,
Meg.
sir. I think it will yield more money if I finish it. Just.
And then, all right, it's an investment. And
Yes,
then,
sir.
how many years of your life is that gonna take you?
I think, sir, for the course that I'm planning to take up, it's gonna be around 2 years, sir.
Can you believe that another 2 years of your life? Okay. Anyway, you're still young.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. Hey, just
So, what
young.
do you intend to take?
Sir,
What do you intend to take?
there's this course called Civil Engineering Technology there, sir. So I'm gonna be taking up that specific course, sir.
Okay, is that like masteral? No,
No,
just
sir. It's like a add-on course to civil engineers, something like that. So, but it's not really a master. It's
that's
like
a
more of
diploma
a
program.
diploma. Yes, sir.
Okay,
Diploma.
all right. And what do you foresee yourself to be
Of
in
course, sir.
Canada?
I'm planning to
Canada.
apply my profession as a civil engineer.
So,
Hopefully,
what's that exactly?
maybe
Building
work
roads.
as a project manager in construction company, sir. I
What kind
guess.
of company? Building what? Power
Building
plants.
buildings, buildings, sir.
Buildings. Okay.
Yes,
Anything.
sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And
Anything.
then, what is it that you envision yourself to be? To
Mm,
be an engineer for buildings.
yes, sir.
Okay. So you like looking at buildings.
Yes, I could say I like looking at buildings, sir.
Okay. All right. And okay. So, sige, Megan. Let's begin. Let's go
Yes, sir. Go ahead
into
po.
what time was your exam to begin with?
It started at 9 a.m., sir.
9 in the morning,
Yes.
your speaking test.
Oh, no, my speaking test was 2 in the afternoon,
Two in the
2:40
afternoon.
p.m. to be exact. Yes, sir.
Okay. And what time did you get up for this 9 o'clock exam?
7-ish. 7, sir.
Seven-ish. Okay.
Yes, sir.
That's the adjective form of 7 o'clock. Okay, seven-ish. Okay. And then where did you have your lunch? In Albergo.
Sir, I had my yes, sir. At Albergo, there's this restaurant there called what's that again? Mr. Baboy, I think. I
Okay.
think that's the name of the restaurant, sir.
All right. Was it a pleasant lunch?
Yeah, sir. It
Felt
was
good.
okay.
Okay. What were you thinking? You were thinking of your writing. Like,
Mm, I was thinking, oh my gosh, I think I missed a word. Oh my gosh.
my God, I think
And
I
I
missed a
actually had,
word.
yes, sir. And then I was thinking, oh my gosh, why didn't I check that? I still had 13 minutes. I don't know what I was thinking.
Yeah, I think we were in the same boat. Like, when I took the IELTS, um, I took it twice. So the first time I
Yes,
took it,
sir.
2016, I was thinking of my writing during my lunch. Like, oh my
Yes,
God,
sir.
I think I missed a word. And then, 2021 came around, and then I was telling myself, I'm not gonna miss a word. And then I missed a word again. Come on, Megan, I understand you. So while having lunch, like, oh my God, I missed another word.
You know, sir, it's actually the reason why I didn't chat you immediately after my exam because I was thinking, oh my gosh, so embarrassing.
Oo nga eh, parang it's
I was,
funny, right?
I
During the
was,
drilling,
yes,
uh,
sir. I was so scared
during,
of Sir Junior. Oh my gosh, Sir Junior is going to be disappointed in me.
yeah, like I was so hopeful for the writing because you did so well, right? And then It happens, right? It's just right in front of you, but you don't see it.
Yes, sir.
You know. So there, I guess I counted myself lucky to score 7.5 the second time around, even after missing a
I
word. But
I
don't
was
worry,
actually
Meg.
thinking, sir, that I would, hala, maybe I would get 6.5 instead of.
Yeah, I was thinking that as well. Oh my God, I think I'm gonna get 6.5. How embarrassing! I'm gonna jump off a building if that happens. Can you imagine? I teach writing, I can't even score a 7. Okay, but like sometime in the future, somebody's gonna start scoring nines for writing, right? Because
Yeah.
we have it,
Yes,
right?
sir.
We know it. We know what to do with it. Aww. Okay, it's just like reading. Nobody would score 9 before, but now people keep scoring. Did you see the other 8.5s in reading?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and then I was telling them, come on, all it took was one more correct answer. You couldn't even, come on. Come on, all it took was one or two correct answers. You couldn't even find it. You could have scored a 9. I was just kidding them. Sige, Megan, enough of the chit chat.
Yes,
Sige, this
sir.
one I'm sure was your name. Can you tell me your
Sir?
name, please? Right?
Sorry, sir. What was that?
Yeah,
Sorry.
the first question was your name, I'm sure. The first
And I
question.
simply said my full name, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
I said my name is Megan Moises. And hello. I just said
Okay.
that.
All right. And then, do you work or are you a student? That's the second
Yes,
one.
sir. Yes, sir. You're a
Okay.
student or
How
do
do
you
you
work?
answer this question? Because you're raising your kid, right?
Yes,
So you're
sir.
neither. Mhm.
No, sir. I am working, sir. I work.
Oh, you work right
Yes, sir.
now? What
Yes,
work do you
sir.
do? Sige, pretend you're
Um,
answering that question.
so I work at a in a government agency. It's called the Department of Interior and Local Government. I work there as an engineer, where we monitor projects implemented by the local government units.
I see. This is Baguio local government.
Yeah. No, sir. Where I work at is a national government agency. So we actually are in charge of looking after the projects in the Cordillera, sir. It's a regional office.
Okay. Roadworks, Megan.
Different types of infrastructure, sir. It includes roadworks and buildings
Mm,
and yes, sir. Rip
okay.
wraps like that.
I see. Yeah, all those riffraffs. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Throughout Cordy.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's a lot of work. Lots of zigzag roads and lots of landslides.
So,
Okay. What about the dam thingy? Are you involved in that? No,
oh
that's
no, sir.
Chinese.
Yeah, we don't have a project that's. I think, sir, there's a specific agency for that as well. The NIA, sir, National Irrigation
Oh, that's under them.
Agency.
I
Yes,
see.
sir. It's under them.
Okay. All right. I think that's Kaliwa Dam or something, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. And then the next one was,
Yes,
what's the
sir. Are you
next
asking?
question?
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Sir, the next question was about public transportation. So the
Mm-hmm.
examiner asked me if I take public transport often, and I actually said no. I don't take public transport so often, sir, because when I go to work, my husband brings me to work using our car,
Okay. Where's
and
your office, by the way?
it's in um, near NBI, sir, in front of NBI, if you are aware of the location. Near
Okay.
SM, sir.
Near SM. Oh, somewhere there. So
Yes, sir.
ideal. Okay. But that's somewhere lower, right? So you gotta climb those
Yes, sir.
steps, right? I see.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, I guess all the government offices are in that area, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
We're also close to BIR and DPWH.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I think that's like session road
Yes, sir.
extension or
It's
something.
actually
Yeah.
Upper Session Road.
Upper session road. Okay.
Yes, sir.
In the end, sige. The next
Sige,
one.
sir. Okay, so, sir, after that, he asked me if I took public transport as a child, and I said yes. I actually took from public transport very often when I was a child because it we didn't have our own car, and so we used public transport.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. Testing your past tenses. And
Yes.
then next one.
And then after that, sir, is he moved on to ask me about my future plans about the taking public transport.
What
So,
exactly is the question? Do you
sir,
do
are
you,
you?
do you will you
I think
continue
it
taking public
was.
transportation in the future?
I think, sir, his question was, are you planning to take public transport more often in the future?
Okay.
Okay,
So
so,
did you factor in Canada for this one?
oh no, sir, I actually didn't. I wasn't thinking about the the
Mm-hmm.
part where I was in Canada already. So what I said was I'm actually hoping that I wouldn't take public transport so often in the future because it's very inconvenient
Mm-hmm.
for someone working. Say, for instance, myself, when I go to work, I usually get um, I usually get late if I take public transport because
Mm-hmm.
there's just not enough public transport for everyone here, especially now there's so much traffic in Baguio City because of tourism and all.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that a lot. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you're thinking Baguio when you answer
Yes,
that
sir.
question.
Yes, sir. I
Okay.
was thinking Baguio. I wasn't actually factoring in the Canada thing yet.
Okay. In the end, by the way, you're going to Canada, so I mean, you
Hopefully, sir.
yeah, you gotta have a car for that country there. That huge country, ginormous. Yeah. Okay. Humongous. One state alone is bigger than the entire Philippines. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. Next one.
I think, sir, that was the end of my part one. So we proceeded to part two already, sir.
Come on.
Yes,
So
sir.
easy. What was the next one? What was
Okay,
the
sir.
part
Sir,
two?
for part two, he told me to describe something that I bought that did not meet my expectations.
What?
So,
Is it
yes, sir.
online?
Um, my exam, sir.
I mean, something
Oh,
that you
I
bought
something I bought
online?
online. Oh, sir, he actually asked. He actually, I think, included online and physical store. He
Okay.
mentioned both, so I could pick. And then he asked me what it was, and then when I bought it, and then
Mhm.
how I felt about it.
Okay.
So
I'm looking
I
for it in
answered.
the reviewer. Wait. Online. Okay. I think he kind
Okay.
of tweaked the question a bit.
Yes, sir.
Like number nine, problem you had while shopping online is something like that. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. It's kind
But
of like
he was
number nine. But this
okay, sir.
is, yeah, this is a tweak. The
Yes,
examiner
sir.
kind of tweaked the question a bit. Because, the examiner must have noticed that, come on, this girl, we got to challenge her. Okay. What were the sub bullets?
Okay, sir. So what it was when you bought it and how you felt. So what I described was a Christmas tree that I bought, and I explained to him that what I was so excited about it, and I told my daughter about it, about setting up the Christmas tree and all for Christmas. And I said
Mm.
I bought it at Shopee, an online platform in the Philippines.
Oh, you did.
And then yes, sir. I mentioned that, and then I also I told him I bought it December of 2021, and then that when it came in, the
Mm-hmm.
problem was it wasn't complete. So the top part of the Christmas tree wasn't there. So it was like
What?
it wasn't it didn't look like a Christmas tree anymore, the typical Christmas tree that we have. So it was
Mm-hmm.
more of a circular. It became a circular tree because
A
me and my daughter
circular
still set
whatever.
it up.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Circular
we
thingy
still set
without
it
a
up.
without a
Yes,
tip,
sir. The pointy part at
the
the
pointy
end.
tip. Yeah.
So yes, sir. So and
What did you
then
do?
I'm
Of
sorry,
course, you
sir. Oh,
contacted the seller.
yes, sir. I contacted the seller, but also she did not respond to my
Really?
message. Yes, sir. Did not respond.
Oh
And
my
then,
God.
anyways, to not disappoint my daughter, what I did was um, sir, that was the synthetic tree kasi. So we had, it
Yeah,
had
yeah.
this, the leaves, the branches. I pointed it upwards instead of just doing the sides because it didn't have leaves on the upper part. So what I did was
Mhm.
I made the other leaves stand instead of, lie horizontally.
Oh, you kind of made a pointy thingy.
Yeah, yes, sir. Kind of
Really?
made the pointed part, but it still didn't look pointy. It still looked like
Mm-hmm.
a bush, like a, like a
Yeah.
circle.
Oh my God.
Yes,
And then
sir.
the
But
seller never replied at all.
yes, sir. The seller did
Come
not
on.
reply.
So what do you
It
do
was.
when that happens?
I
Maybe you
just
should
let
have
it go,
contacted
sir.
Shopee.
I just
Oh,
let it go.
boo, Shopee. Come
But
on,
I,
Shopee.
yes,
Okay,
sir.
I see. So that's what happened.
Yes, sir. That's what happened.
Oh my God. Maybe you should try again. That was like December 2021. So that was
Yes,
a
sir. I actually tried again, sir. In December 2022, sir, I actually got a Christmas tree from that looked like the one that I got before, but this time it was complete.
Oh, okay. Is it from the same seller?
Not from the same seller, sir.
Oh, okay. All right. So what did you do with the old one? You just had to throw it away.
Mm,
Contribute to
it's
all the
still there,
garbage
sir.
problem.
I think it's still at our house.
Okay. Yeah, just keep it on standby in case,
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
oh, in case you might lose any part of the new Christmas tree. How much did that
Yes,
cost
sir.
you, this new one?
It's about the same, I think, sir. At around 800 only, sir. 800 pesos.
Oh my God, a Christmas tree for only 800. Is that a small Christmas tree?
Yeah, pretty small, sir.
You
Around
mean a small
5
Christmas tree?
feet or 4 feet, I would say.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
It's
Okay.
pretty cheap, sir, because you have to buy the accessories. It only comes with the leaves and the tree itself. But for the accessories,
Mhm.
you have to buy it on your in a different shop.
Okay. Huh. What a lousy experience. Let's hope Shopee listens in so that they're gonna contact you and then they're gonna say, we want to make it up to you because because we heard it in your interview. They're boo Shopee. Come on. And then what was the follow-up question?
Oh, he asked me how I felt about it. So I explained that I was very disappointed about the product, of course, because actually the main thing that disappointed me during that time was that my daughter was really expecting it, and I think I promised her that
Uh,
we'll be setting up this Christmas tree, and then suddenly it comes like looking like that, and then I think she was disappointed, but still we had some fun setting it up still, sir. So it's okay.
yeah. Okay. Come on, you just ruined our Christmas. Okay. So there's no place to put that star in.
Yes, sir. No place to put a
Oh,
star on it. Yes,
the
definitely
star
no.
on top of the tree.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Huh. All right. Okay. Megan, you talk that fast.
I think I kind of did talk faster. I think that was
You did.
what I was thinking after the speaking test actually. So that, oh my gosh, I think I spoke too fast.
Mhm.
Uh, something like
Okay.
that. Yes, sir.
All right. Okay. And let's go to the part three.
Yes, sir. So for part three, he asked me if I think that reviews from an online store are reliable.
Oh, yeah, that's something you could have done.
Yes, sir. So, do you think that reviews from an online store are reliable? And I said that somehow it is reliable, but it still depends on the buyer. You still have to be very observant. Say, for instance, if you see a reviews that really look similar to each other, like 1,000 reviews, but they all look the same, sir, I'd say that's very suspicious. And I don't think that would be a reliable review. But there are some reviews that would be reliable. Uh, so I think That's what I said, really,
Yeah.
sir.
That reminds me of the Facebook groups for nurses. And then
Yes, sir.
you see people commenting, and then you kind of check them out, and then they turn out to be from the same company that they were enforcing.
Yes, sir. And you even see things like, oh, this is a great movie. I watched this movie. If there are videos uploaded in Facebook, sir, you see some comments there, and it has thousands of comments. And when you check it out, this movie is so great. I really, I really, it's not related to it. And then the same comment comes up a thousand times, and then you're
Oh my
gonna know
God.
it's like paid or something.
I see. Wait. You never thought of posting any review on it? Like, I had this experience. They bought me a tree without a top on it.
No, sir, I
You didn't.
didn't. I didn't write a review. Yes,
Okay. After
but
all,
I
it's
should
just
have. I
for,
should have written a review.
yeah, with your writing skills. Yeah. Okay. But anyway, it's just for 800. Maybe just let it pass.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you can stick that 800 pesos up your butt, man. I don't know if I should have
True,
said
sir.
butt. Okay. And then what's the next one?
And then the next one, sir, was what are the problems faced when buying from a physical store? So I explained to the
A physical store.
examiner. Yes, sir. Physical store this time. It wasn't
Mm-hmm.
online anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So with the physical store, I said that for customers, it's really inconvenient because you have to take a bath and you have to go out, and
Mm-hmm.
sometimes you don't want to do that. You just want to stay
Mm-hmm.
in your bed and order stuff, maybe shop, but still stay in your bed, not take a bath at all. I think
Mm-hmm.
that's the thing. And I also mentioned about the crowd. If you go to stores, you
Right.
encounter, yeah, lots of people, like something
Yeah.
like that, sir.
Okay.
So yes, sir.
All right. And then what's the next one?
And then he asked, do you believe that when you are buying feelings and an idea rather than a product?
Oh my God, I threw you an out of the box question. Do you
Yes,
believe that
sir.
when you are buying
Feelings
feelings
and idea. Yes, sir.
and
And an idea
ideas?
rather than a product. Yes, sir.
Oh my God. Okay. I
And
wonder what he meant by this.
and then
How
I
did you
said
answer that?
yes. Sir, yeah,
Okay.
I said yes. I believe that we are really buying feelings and ideas because that's why ads exist. Because sometimes when we see our celebrities using this product, we're kind of feeling like, oh, this person uses that product, maybe it's a great, something like that. So it's more of
Okay.
a
It's like,
it's more of the idea that it works because
ooh,
this person is using this, and then okay,
mhm.
it was satisfied with the answer, I guess.
Yeah, it's like buying a high-end gadget, right?
Yes, sir.
I
But you're
see.
not really like, it has really minimal features compared to the other one, but you still buy it because it's more popular and something like that, I
Mm.
guess. So that's how
And
I
it kind of
understood
makes you
the
look good
question.
in front of other
Yes,
people,
sir.
stuff like
Yes,
that.
sir.
I see.
Yes,
Like,
sir.
buying a Louis Vuitton or something.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
I see. Okay. Do you honestly believe in that? Do you think
um
quality of products
I
are,
think,
do you
sir,
think they are worth their price? I mean, like
of
the
course,
Louis Vuitton,
sir, I think
worth
that
their price.
some products are really overrated, I guess, because
Mm-hmm.
sometimes there are things that you buy because of the brand, really, but um, it doesn't really, no, I don't think it's really worth it. Say, for
Mm-hmm.
instance, you have the luxury brands like Louis Vuitton and all. But when I see it, I don't really think it's stylish or anything. I think
Really,
Seiko Sana is even better looking
Texan
than
is better.
yeah,
Okay.
Louis Vuitton bags. I guess
Okay.
for me, that's my personal
Yeah,
opinion.
but you don't observe that expensive products are uh nicer, they have better quality. You don't observe that.
Sir, of course, sometimes it really is true. Say, for instance, for pants, sir, if you buy
Yeah.
Say for example, sir, penny shop, it really gets worn
Mm-hmm.
out easily
Mm-hmm.
compared to Levi's, sir, say for example.
Yeah.
It lasts longer, yes, sir.
I see. Okay. So when you buy, do you buy out of necessity, or do you buy out of quality? What's more important to you? Is
Mm,
it the price, or is it the value?
I think, sir, the quality is more important to me.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, you also have to consider your budget, I guess, because we're not
Mm-hmm.
all born with a silver spoon, just
Well,
in our mouths.
born with a
Just,
silver
any,
spoon in your mouth. That idiom that we
anyways,
keep using, right? And then, wait, Megan, you
yes,
got me
sir.
interested. And then, do you agree that when people get to acquire money, they would tend to
Yes,
go
sir.
for more expensive products? They
Yes,
feel
sir.
like they
Yes, sir.
deserve it.
I don't think really the reason why they do that, sir, is they think that they deserve it. I think it's more of a the thought that they can afford it, I guess, because
Mm-hmm.
they have the means to buy it, I'd
Mm-hmm.
say.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think, sir, for example, you only have 12,000 as your salary per month,
Oh.
and I think that because I had that experience, sir, when I was a new engineer. I was fresh from my university, fresh a graduate and
Mm-hmm.
fresh passer.
Mm-hmm.
My salary was 12,000, and I was able to manage with that amount.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was
Okay.
thinking, if I get to have a salary that's 20 plus or 20K more, like something like that, I'd
Now
be
let's
able to
talk like ten
save like
times more, because
this.
you're in
Yeah.
you're in Canada already. Like suddenly you're earning 120,000 a month.
Well,
So
I was thinking,
you would
oh, if
tend to
I
gravitate
get this
towards the more
amount,
expensive
yes, sir.
products. I
Yes,
see.
sir. I know, sir. Actually, I was thinking that I'd be able to save more and all that. But when my salary increased compared to that 12,000 I had before, um, it seemed like I like upped my lifestyle, I guess.
Mm-hmm. And
And then I
do you think this is wrong, or do you think you deserve this?
I'd say, sure, I think I kind of deserve it as well, but
Mm-hmm.
it's also a good thing to keep in mind where you came from and
Mm-hmm.
sir, to still save for the future, something like that, sir,
Yeah.
because of course not everything is certain,
Okay.
especially when you're somewhere else.
So
I
which
think
is
you
the
have to
best?
save up.
I see. All right. So no matter what, like you earn 12,000 or 120,000, there are still
Yes, sir.
problems that come with that come
Yes,
with
sir.
it, right?
Yes, sir.
I have the 120,000 peso problem, right? Right. I rather have that kind of problem rather than the
Yes, sir.
12,000 peso problem.
Yes, sir. Of course.
So like when you earn 120,000, so now you're thinking, what am I gonna do with this money? Am I gonna buy more expensive stuff, or I'm gonna save more? I'm gonna do all of them. It
Yes,
raises all
sir.
sorts of problems as well, right? But
Yes,
better
sir.
problems.
Yes, sir. Better problems, definitely.
I see. Okay. Ooh, I'd like to have that rich people problem.
True,
Uh,
sir. I'd like that
yeah,
too.
yeah. Let's have those kinds of problems.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Hopefully in the
Interesting.
near future.
Yeah. And then what's the next one?
The next one, sir, is he asked if I work in a shop, what would I do if a customer complains about an item they bought?
Sheesh. He asks you a hypothetical question. If you work in a
Yes, sir.
shop, what
What
would you
would I
do?
do? Yes, if a customer complains about an item they bought.
Okay.
So here, sir, I started with saying that first I'd make sure that the defect about or the problem with the item is because of our on our side,
Mm-hmm.
not because of the customer. Like they broke it and then they're going to say that, oh, it was actually broken like this. And
Mm-hmm.
after I make sure of that and say for instance confirm that it was really on the side of the store, then I'd be replacing the item
Mm-hmm.
and
Okay.
report the item that was broken.
All right. Okay. Meg, these questions
Yes,
are in
sir.
the app, and then suddenly these questions are suddenly out of the box. So I guess the examiner is really testing your ceiling, so to speak, right? I mean, how high can you go? Can you like answer a hypothetical situation, right? Something like that.
Maybe. Sure, I
There.
think it's because I spoke a little bit fast that I
Mm-hmm.
actually answered all the planned questions ahead of time, I guess,
Yeah,
and he
like
was
he
like
was maybe
trying to
thinking
fill
to
up.
himself, like,
Yeah,
yeah, what's the use?
it's
Let's
too
throw.
early for him to like stop the exam, something like that. I was thinking actually that, sir, because he had so many questions, and during my first exam it was only a few questions. I remember it, and it was there were only a few questions, and then when I took this exam he had suddenly made so many questions and had so many questions about the I think he expanded so
Mm-hmm.
that the time will be extended, something like that, I think.
Yeah. So, what did you get in your first test? That was like pre-pandemic, right?
2021, sir. 2 years.
2021.
Yes, sir,
Okay.
because my IELTS will be expiring this March 13th, sir.
All right. And your writing was also a seven at the time, right?
Yes, sir, 7 also.
Okay. Damn that writing. We're gonna get that writing one of these days. Anyway, what was your score in the speaking then?
Last time, sir, it was also 7.
Oh, really? Come
Yes,
on, you
sir.
jumped from a seven to a nine.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. I was so nervous at that time. I
The
think I
first
actually
exam.
mixed up. Yes, sir. I actually mixed up the storyline because it was about a movie, if I remember
Oh, okay.
correctly.
All right. So the experience of that first exam really helped a lot, right?
Yes, sir. It did help a lot.
And so when you went into the second exam, there were no more nerves.
I think there were, sir. I was actually holding the pen the whole time, and I was kind of playing with it because
Mm-hmm.
I learned from my public speaking instructor in college that you have to like hold something like a pen or something to
Oh,
transfer
really?
your. Yes, sir.
Oh, that's a good tip.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So why is that? What is that? That
I
let's
think
say.
it was like so that your nerves will like go to something you're doing like with your hands, like you're
I
pinching it or
see.
something like a pen. So that was actually her tip, that whenever, for example, we're gonna do a public speaking, we can hold
Oh,
a
that's a
pen or
good
we can
tip.
use that as a gesture or
I
something,
see.
gesturing or something.
I see. So it's like transferring the energy of the nerves
Yes,
into the
sir.
pen.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I'm gonna tell that to the students.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, poor pen. Okay. And
Actually, sir,
then
there was a last one more
there was one more.
question.
Hmm.
Yes, sir. There was one more. His question was, do you think that some brands do unethical things for sales?
Oh, of
And
course. Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
and then I
Some
just
brands
said,
do
oh,
unethical things for sales.
yes,
Oh,
sir. And then I said, oh, definitely. And then
yeah, I
he
tend to
stopped me.
agree.
I was
What
I was
stopped you?
about
Come
to
on, I was just gonna
explain.
expound on it.
I was going to expound on it, but he stopped me. So okay, and then I left the room, and that was it.
Okay. What were you gonna say before
I
he
think I
stopped
was
you?
gonna say, yeah, sir. I think I was gonna say that some brands actually use unfortunate people, like those people who are very poor, I guess,
Hmm.
to like use them in advertisements and give them a little to profit from that advertisement. I think it's a bit unethical to do that, I guess, from my
Hmm.
personal method.
Yeah, the very idea of using product endorsers, that to me is already a form of deception, right?
Yes, sir.
Like,
So
come on, are you telling me this celebrity uses that product really now?
yes, sir. Sometimes you don't believe it, like the local brand, especially,
Yeah, come
and
on.
then they're going to say this person, this very rich person, is actually
Yeah,
using surf to
yeah.
wash,
And then
and
it's a
then
guy actor. Like,
yes, sir.
what?
And
Come
you're
on.
going to think, does this person really even do the laundry?
Yeah, does he really do the laundry? Come on.
Yeah.
And then like, so can somebody just point this out? Because this is really like this is scandalous, man. I mean, that's funny, the laundry thing. Like,
Yes,
huh?
sir.
They're
But it is
endorsing that
true.
detergent. Like, what? Do they even wash clothes? Funny, no? How
even with the
funny advertising.
dishwashing, even with the dishwashing liquid, sir,
Oh, what about that?
they advertise it with the celebrities as well,
Ah,
as if
yeah,
they really do that.
there's this longtime celebrity endorser of a dishwashing liquid. Like,
Dishwashing liquid,
come on, tell me that does he ever wash dishes?
right?
Right? Come on, you've been endorsing that product for 10 years already. Nobody
Yes,
even
sir.
noticed.
You're going to think. I'm sure he had maids.
Well, I don't even wash dishes. Give me a break. Okay, Megan, let's talk about the writing. What was the task two?
Mm,
I've forgotten.
mm.
Yeah.
The task two, sir, was what was that again? Sorry. Some shops are open.
Oh,
Some
yeah, that
places have
thing.
shops open 24/7, 24 days a week, 24 hours a day,
Mm,
7 days a week. Do you think this is a
24
good
hours a
thing
day.
for? Do you think this is a good thing for customers,
Mhm.
shop staffs, and society as a whole?
Is this
That
a
was the
good
question. And then
thing for customers,
for customers,
shop staff,
shop staffs, and
and
society as
society
a
as
whole.
a whole?
Yes, sir. And
Wow.
then give reasons and examples from your own experience or knowledge.
Mm, give reasons and example from your own experience and knowledge.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, some questions are so deceptively simple, but they are filled with so many keywords, right? So
Yes, sir.
society
I hated that.
purpose,
I
yeah,
actually hate
so much to
simple.
talk
Sometimes
about.
I actually hate that more than those with the a
Yeah,
bit of complication because it's easier to like defend or sir. Because you
yeah,
can you get how do I say that? You get you run out of ideas to defend the
yeah. Like,
answer.
yeah,
Yes, sir.
this is the kind of essay where you're typing your essay away, and then somehow you get to the end, and then you realize, damn, I forgot that. I forgot
Yes,
that
sir.
word. I gotta inject that into the essay. Oh my god, man, how much time do I have left? Ah, okay. All right. And then this is an interesting free essay that I'm gonna assign. Because the free essays that you were submitting, like, oh my god, these are really nice essays.
Yes, sir.
Mm, yeah. And
Where are you going?
then okay. Meg, let's talk about reading for a bit. Okay.
Yeah,
So
okay, sir.
wait. Were all the passages easy for you, or was there a difficult passage?
Um, I'd say most of the passages were easy compared to the ones I practiced, I guess.
Hmm. Okay.
So
What
it was okay, sir, I
was
guess.
there a difficult passage among the three? Man, wait,
Wait,
wait, wait,
sir.
wait. The last one,
The part
the
three.
yeah, the part three. Was that difficult? No.
Oh my gosh, I can't remember my reading.
Okay. But how
I can't
do you
remember,
remember the
sir.
feeling that you had? Like, I mean, this is in the bag, something like that.
I think because I had some time after I answered all of it, I
Mm-hmm.
went over it again and again. Like I went over it like 3 times,
Oh,
and I
really?
felt like yes, sir. And I think I thought to myself, I think I got this. I think I'm gonna
Okay.
score a high score, something like that, sir.
Okay. All right. Okay. So you were mildly surprised, pleasantly surprised it was so easy compared to the ones you were
Um,
practicing with.
yes, sir. Somewhat, yes, sir. It was pretty easy compared to the ones I practiced, yes, sir.
Okay. Because I remember my reading while I was doing, for example, the first two passages. Like, I was thinking to myself, come on, this is so easy. I mean, this is so easy compared to the Cambridge materials I would practice with. And then the third one was a tad difficult. Took me more time. But overall, like, I felt that it was really good. I mean, I was telling myself, the worst, I'm going to score 8.5 on that. Something like that. Did you have that feeling?
Sir?
Did you have that feeling like, worst case, I'm gonna score 8.5?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I actually have that. feeling as well.
I'm
I
gonna
was
add
thinking, oh, it's probably gonna be 8.5 or 9. Hopefully it's 9, something like
8.5
that.
or 9, something like
Yes,
that.
sir. I was actually thinking that, but I didn't want to get ahead of myself. So
Okay, you didn't want to get ahead of yourself. Wow,
yes,
wow,
sir.
what a nice statement. Okay, in Tagalog, ayaw mong pangunahan.
Yes, sir.
Yan, you didn't want to count the chicks before they hatch.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and Meg,
Exactly. Yes,
exactly,
sir.
you hit the nail on the head. Okay, all those idioms. Okay, Meg,
Yes, sir.
tell me about just a few more questions about who you are. Like when you were growing up, did you
Yes,
talk
sir.
English at home? You know, because
Mm,
you're very different from your sister.
oh, from Lian, sir?
Like,
From
uh,
Julie.
Julie, she talks well, but she's not like you. Like, you're so American. Is there a difference? What's the difference with upbringing?
Um, I think, sir, Lian was more of a. She was smart. She was actually valedictorian when she was in kinder. I
Julie
remember
was.
that.
Uh huh.
Yes, Julie was.
Uh huh.
But I was the more confident one, I guess. She was
Hmm.
more of the playful one. She was really
Okay.
playful. She always escaped from class. I
Yeah, but
remember.
but the way you talk, it's so different.
Mm,
It's so different the way you talk. Was it because you watched more what Hollywood series or something like that? You read more books.
I think, sir. I'm not really sure. I used to like Disney movies.
Oh, you watch Disney a lot.
Yes, sir. I watched
I
Disney a lot.
see.
They actually hated me because I kept on watching it on repeat, and they'd like, "Hey, let's watch Mix. Let's listen to music." And then I'd say, "Hey, let's just watch it one more time." And then you've got it all memorized, something like that. Because
Okay.
when the Beauty and the Beast starts, the movie,
Yeah.
the animated one, when it
Animated
started,
movie.
I'm always going to say the words like once something like that, like the narrator, and then like let's just shut it off, and then you can tell the story. Because I was the last child.
Okay,
I am the
you were
last child. Yes,
you're the youngest.
I'm the youngest. Yes.
Yeah, I think that's one of the IELTS questions. Like, why do you think people watch the same movies that they've already
Mm.
seen? Like, why are they showing Titanic again after all these years?
Yes, sir. And
Okay,
still, people are still watching it.
yeah, people still watch it, right? And what about at home? Did you like talk English with each other? Your parents, did they raise you in an English speaking environment?
No, no, sir. No, actually, we spoke in
Okay,
Ilocano.
all right. It was just the kids. What about with your sisters? Did you ever talk to each other in English or Ilocano as well?
Mm, we
Mix.
Ilocano, sir, mostly. And um, but I think when I was in kinder, I was already pretty good with English, sir, because I remember like I think I was best in English, something like that,
Mhm.
if I remember
Okay.
correctly. And when I was a kid, we had this neighbor. He was
Mhm.
from America. He was American Indian, if I remember correctly.
Oh, you
And
had a neighbor who was a
I
foreigner, an
yes, sir.
American Indian.
And
You played
yes,
with his
sir.
neighbor.
Yes, sir. I'm not really played, sir. He's actually an old man. He's already
Okay.
50 at that time. And
All right.
always kept on talking with him and all of that. And
Uh-huh.
his wife even got mad at us for talking with his husband.
Okay.
I don't know
Selosa
why.
kayo na.
Yes, no,
No,
sorry.
maybe the wife was thinking, come on, don't bring out the pedophile. Kidding. Come on, don't tempt him with your girly stuff. Okay. And then, so it must have been like really the Disney thingy, right? The
Maybe,
Disney
sir.
thingy. Yeah. Because, whatever we are today is really a product of our childhood, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
that must have been the thing. And then I remember Julie precisely because I don't know if I should say it, but this was a long time ago anyway. So she went to
Yes.
her exam, and then right after the exam, so the recording was stopped, and then the examiner said something like, "It's okay, you can just stay if you want to, because the next examinee isn't here yet." And so they were just talking, and then
Yes, sir.
the examiner just wanted somebody to talk with, right?
Yes, sir.
So they were just conversing, and then just as Julie was about to leave, the examiner suddenly tells her, "Don't tell anybody, but you already scored a band 7." That's what the examiner said.
Oh,
Sabi ko, "That's
wow.
the first time I've ever heard of that." And then, you know what she does?
Yes, sir.
Julie goes straight into the classroom, back into the classroom, because at the time I was teaching in Baguio, right?
Yes, sir.
Julie goes straight back into the classroom, narrates her experience, and then exactly tells everybody that the examiner already told her that she scored a band 7. Can you imagine? That's how it is, right? If somebody tells you not to tell anybody, the first thing you do
Yeah.
is to tell everybody. Well, I guess I understand Julie, because she was so
She
nervous,
was.
and all of a
Yes, sir.
sudden this is what the examiner says. So I'm sure she just couldn't help it, but break the good news, like,
Yes,
the
sir. I
examiner
think she
told me
was
already.
excited.
Yeah, she was so excited. And that was the time before the computer delivered. So, I mean, you had to wait 13 days for your exams. But she
Yes,
already
sir.
knew. And then, sure enough, when the results came in, it was a 7.
Yes, sir.
Amazing, right? Okay. I wonder if the examiner would have told you, don't tell anybody, but you already scored a band 9 in speaking.
That
Okay.
would have been
Yeah,
great, sir, if he
yeah,
told me
yeah.
that.
First thing he would have done is to message me like, "Sir Julie! Sir
Sir
Julie,
Johnny,
thank
you know
you for the
what? I scored
test."
a...
Examiner told me I already scored a 9. Uh, Meg, congratulations. Never mind the
Thank you,
rush.
sir.
Get back to that test in due time. There's gonna be justice.
Congratulations, ma'am.
Yan,
Ay,
si
thank
Amy.
you.
Yun
I didn't know
na.
there were other people.
Lots of people are coming in already. And then,
Okay, sir.
Meg, when will you be in Canada?
Hopefully
Just
this year,
wait by the
sir.
year.
I'm not sure yet.
Okay, your daughter, she's ready for this. She's excited.
She doesn't know, sir. We haven't told her.
Oh, okay. I'm sure she will be.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
because kids, they're so adventurous. They want to go places.
Yes, sir.
Meg, I'm gonna miss you. Keep in touch, Meg.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much
Then I'm gonna
po.
ask a few things from you before you leave the chat. So I'm
Yes,
gonna
sir.
message
Go
you
ahead.
again. Okay. Sige, Megan. Band 9 in reading, band 9 in speaking. Yahoo! Okay. Hold on, Meg. Stopping the recording.